guys, today I'm showing off my Fender American Deluxe Jazz Bass. This is a 2007 model. They made these ones with this configuration from about 2004 to 2009, and then in 2010 they changed it up completely, and that's when you got the retro style headstock and the large fret inlays and all of that stuff. So let's go over some of the features. This bass has the metallic silver headstock logo. It's got a modern C-shaped graphite reinforced neck. Obviously you can't see the graphite, but keeps the neck super straight. It's got a contoured heel, which you can see. That gives you more access to the higher frets. The neck plate is a Corona, California Fender stamped neck plate. It has strap locks. These are actually Fender's Deluxe strap buttons, but they work with the Schaller style strap lock system. It's got abalone fret markers. Let's see if we can see that. And this is the Olympic white version. This is a pearl. It's got a rolled edge rosewood fretboard. Of course, a tortoiseshell pickguard. You have your options with string configuration. You can go top loading or through body. Our Hipshot USA made deluxe light bass. And then it's got a 3-band active EQ. These are the one stack knob, one regular knob. And then this is the plate for the 2 9-volt batteries. So 18-volt system. This bass has the Sumerian Cobalt noiseless jazz bass pickup system. So for me, this is a really great bass. It weighs this particular one weighs 8 pounds, 7 ounces. So it's really light. The body is a little bit smaller than your American standard jazz bass. But the balance is awesome. More of the weight's in the body than the headstock, so it doesn't weigh down like some basses do. It just feels really good. The neck is really slim and fast. One disadvantage of the 18-volt preamp system is that if you don't have batteries in the bass, you're dead in the water. So you probably want to make sure to pack a couple of batteries with you wherever you go. You don't want to be stuck on tour or even on a show with no batteries. Okay, so let's hear some sounds. I'm going to set the preamp so that the high, mid, and low are flat. And then I'll start with the neck pickup. And what I'm using is Logic with the built-in drummer, and I'm just plugged directly into my computer with an iRig, and I'm using the Hi-Fi DI Clean Bass amp modeler that's built into Logic. So pretty simple setup, no additional effects. So next I'll show the bridge pickup and how that sounds on its own. Again, the EQ I'm going to leave flat. Alright, the next demo I'll do is both of the pickups. Again, the EQ will be flat. So this is the neck and the bridge. Okay, so for my last demo, I'm going to do both pickups and then crank up all of the EQ up 100%. Alright, let's check out the knob configuration. So what we've got here in the front is master volume. The next one is your neck and bridge dynamic selector. I think this is a pretty cool setup. Your standard jazz bass has 2 volumes and then 1 tone. I think it's pretty nice to have a master volume and then a pickup selector. That way, if you're fading out with your volume knob, that's something I do pretty often, you can still use this. It gets tricky with 2 volume knobs. You kind of have to try to blend them down at the same time, and I think you get about the same functionality with the mix knob. Anyway, the next knob is a high boost cut and a low boost cut. So all the way up is 18 decibels boost or 18 decibel cut. I couldn't find any documentation about what the frequency ranges are for these cuts, but that's all I've got. Plus or minus 18 dB. And then the final one is a mid booster cut. This one only does plus or minus 12 decibels. Okay, last let's take a look at the case that comes with the American Deluxe jazz bass. Okay, this is the Deluxe case that comes with the Fender Deluxe American jazz basses. It's a TSA approved case. Mine came with some case candy. I've got tags and keys for it. I've got the original pick guard knob labels. I have the receipts for a setup that I had done on it. During the setup, they did a recrown and polish of the frets, so they should all be good to go. Let's move the strap out of the way. It's a pretty great case. It's a lot better than the cases that the American standards come in, which are the more guitar-shaped cases. I've got a P-bass that came with one of those, and that thing's already falling apart. The styrofoam I have to glue in every year or so. And I haven't gigged with this bass or taken it on the road or anything, so it's in pretty decent shape. It's got that nice closet worn look to it. Cool, well thanks for checking out my video and my bass. If you like this video, please subscribe. I'll be doing more like it. And thanks for watching. Bye-bye.